In verse 21, Jesus said to the woman, "Woman, believe me, an hour is coming when neither in this mountain nor in Jerusalem will you worship the Father." He's simply saying, because after she's honest, she then tries to distract a little bit. Let's talk religion. He said, listen, it's not about the mountains. It's about me, the Messiah. It's not about the mountain that you Samaritans think the temple belongs on. And it's not about the mountaintop or the temple in Jerusalem. It's about me. He's not just correcting her, he's correcting us and anybody else who's trusting in religion. Verse 23, an hour is coming and now is when the true worshipers will worship the Father in spirit and truth. Verse 24, God is spirit and those who worship him must worship in spirit and truth. Jesus is saying, listen, it's not about the rituals, it's not about the religion, it's not about your other relationships, it's not about your resume. It's about the truth and the love of worshiping me and God the Father in truth. Friends, if you think that we stress truth a little too much here, you can't. You can't. Truth in love. Truth in love. This is who the Father seeks. This is what must be, says Jesus. It must be worship in spirit and truth. That means when you break the must of Jesus, it's disobedience. It no longer applies to the blessing of Jesus. You and I cannot overstress the importance, the validity, and the insistence upon truth in love. And remember, it's for the purpose of bringing God glory and taking away your sin. This is all of love, all of grace. Verse 25, the woman said to him, I know that Messiah is coming, he who is called Christ. When that one comes, he will declare all things to us. Can you get the irony here? Oh, I know there's a Messiah. I know there's a God. I know the God of Jacob and Jacob's well, says she to God, who's better than Jacob or Jacob's well with his living water. Jesus said to her, I who speak to you am he. This is Christ's first voluntary declaration of who he is as Messiah and Christ. And don't miss this, friends. If ever you have felt like you're down and out, that you can't be reached by his love and his grace, or shame on you if you've ever treated somebody as if they were that way, Jesus first publicly, voluntarily declares who he is in Samaria. You and I need to go to the places that the church doesn't want to go to. To a woman, we need to break the cultural boundaries that man has placed around the Messiah. A sinning, woefully, morally dirty Samaritan woman. You and I need to go like Jesus to the sick that need to be healed. See not only Jesus, see not only the Christ, see the call to you, Christian, to me, to be like Jesus. Verse 27, at this point his disciples came and they were amazed that he had been speaking with a woman. Yet no one said, what do you seek? Or why do you speak with her? Friends, much like John the Baptist's disciples, Jesus' disciples are missing the mark here. John the Baptist's disciples were so into John, they missed Jesus. Jesus' disciples are so into his miracles that they miss his ministry. And I ask you, friends, have you been caught up in the miracle to the point that you've missed the ministry?